Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV with an NFL preview for this Sunday between the Lions and Ravens, the biggest game on the early 1 o'clock Eastern card this Sunday in the NFL, and I'm going to let you know how to play it and make some money this weekend in pro football. Hey, give this video a thumbs up, a like if you're finding it useful, and leave comments below. I read all the comments or reply back. Let me know your thoughts not only on this game between the Ravens and Lions, but also some other best bets, some games you like as well this week in the NFL for Week 7. Hey, this is a huge matchup here on the surface. You've got the 5-1 Lions against the 4-2 Ravens, and Detroit has been the best moneymaker in the NFL for 3 seasons now. They've just been incredible. Obviously, they finished 8-2 straight up last year, almost missed the playoffs by one game, but they went 9-1 against the spread, and now they've started this season off 5-1. So that means they're now 14-2 against the spread, going back to the middle of last season. And even bigger picture now, they're an incredible 28-11 against the spread the past 2.5 seasons. So playing on the Lions on the blind has been a very good moneymaker. But I think this might actually be the week to fade them, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why. First of all, we get a good price with the Ravens on a strong home field, laying just 3. As we check the Wager Talk live odds screen, it is 3 across the board. Very little movement so far this week on or off that key number. And at 3 or less, I like the Ravens in this game because I think the Ravens win this game. Big step up in class for the Lions. They have been favored in each of their past 5 games. The only time they've been an underdog this year was in Week 1, that Thursday night opener at Kansas City. And yes, that was an impressive outright underdog win against the defending Super Bowl champs. And they've been a modest price favored in most of the other games, but this is still a big step up in class based on the recent opponents they've played. And it's a huge step up in defensive class. Ravens giving up just 15 points a game and just 4.3 yards per play. And the Ravens have been as good, if not better, than anybody in the league this year against the pass, giving up just 4.5 yards per pass attempt. And that's important because not only do the Lions under Jared Goff love to throw the ball, and they do it extremely well, they're a pass-based offense, but they've got big problems at the running back position right now with injuries. Gibbs has been out the last couple weeks. He might return this week, but the big blow was last week at Tampa when they lost starting running back David Montgomery with a rib injury. He is not expected to be back for several weeks. I do not think he plays this week. It's almost a certainty that he will not, and that's a big loss. Now, if Gibbs comes back, it does help alleviate some of the workload there, but if Gibbs is not 100%, Montgomery is out, that means there's only one other running back on the entire roster that has more than 3 carries on the season, and that's Craig Reynolds, who's only carried the ball 24 times. So Detroit is banged up at running back. At best, they're banged up. They're a pass-based offense to start with, and now they're taking on maybe the best pass defense in the NFL. So I like the matchup here. I think it's a good situational spot for Baltimore. Now, the Ravens are returning home off the London game without rest, and on the surface, that would seem like a bad situation. Most teams get a bye week after the London game, but they have the option, and early in the season, teams don't like to waste their bye. So we've seen it happen a few times this season. We saw Atlanta beat Washington coming back off London a couple weeks ago without the bye. And then last week, what looked like a really tough situation, the Jaguars beat up on the Colts despite playing back-to-back games, including an upset win against Buffalo in London. They came back without rest. So statistically speaking, teams that come back unrested from London have actually been a winning play over the past decade. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. And I like the setup. I like the matchup. And I think there's value with the Baltimore Ravens at -3 or less when this kicks off Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern. All right, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this game if you agree or disagree. Other NFL plays you like this week 7 as well. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, a like, and be sure you hit subscribe and you hit that bell for instant alerts when my college football top 25 videos posted later this week. And of course, my NFL Fade the Public video is posted as well. Will this game make the Fade the Public video? I'll let you know later this week on Friday evening when that video goes live here on Wager Talk TV, as it does each and every week. And don't forget, if you want my personal best bets, now is an excellent time to do so, as I have several all sports, all access specials, and you can pick the one that works best for you on my page right now, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. I have a 7-day sampler, a 30-day, and also a 365 one-year annual pass, all with special promo codes and discounted prices. Go to my page right now, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, for full details. And stay tuned right here on Wager Talk TV for more great NFL preview videos coming up next.